Y'all, this mistake was a huge mistake. No one should ever make this mistake. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I am Shanice from Shanice DK Designs, and Shanice DK Designs is a brand that sells notebooks, journals, and sticky notes to help you manage your thoughts and to-dos. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the biggest mistake that I have made in my KDP journey. Y'all, this mistake was a huge mistake. No one should ever make this mistake. So make sure to stay tuned, watch this full video, and then let me know in the comments section your thoughts on everything that I have shared. All right. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. I'm trying to make these videos every week or every other week. So please stay tuned and follow my journey. All right. Thank you. All right. So the biggest mistake I made in my KDP journey is to not research trademarked keywords. Listen, I did not even really think that this was something I needed to do. I started creating books and I was just creating books. I was just on this, let me create, because I was watching a lot of videos on YouTube and they said to make a lot of books. So I was just making these books and I was just putting in these titles and sending them in, and Amazon was approving these books, right? So I'm thinking everything is all good. I'm in the zone. I'm getting it. I'm learning. I'm immersing myself in the KDP journey. I got on YouTube a couple of weeks ago, maybe a week ago, and I saw a video talking about a particular Amazon seller getting kicked off or getting her account terminated for some type of trademark issue. So I'm like, trademark issue? What are you talking about? So I started watching all these videos on trademark keywords. I started finding out these sites that you can use to look up these keywords to make sure that they're not trademarked. And in one video, the person said, for instance, the term bullet journal is a trademarked term and a lot of people don't know that. Ding, 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 ding. Me. I did not know that. And to me, it also seemed that I really fully did not even understand the entire concept of bullet journal. I just thought a bullet journal was a journal that you jot things down and you make it your own. You create like your own planner or your own type of, you just kind of do what you want in it. And that is a bullet journal. I didn't know that this was a whole thing, you guys. And so I started going back through all of my Amazon listings because now I need to make sure that I don't have any of these keywords that are trademarked. So I started going back through all of my listings that I had previously published. And I even created a template that I can track, right? So I can write the words that I want to use and I can kind of see if they're trademark words, and I can decide if I want to keep using the words or if I want to not use those words. Because some words, they're trademarked. What I've learned is that some words are trademarked, but it's not in the same category. For instance, the term black girl magic, right? We see this term on Instagram all the time and everybody says black girl magic. Black girl magic is actually trademarked for certain different companies. For instance, it's trademarked for a wine company. So if you sell wine, it's probably not the best idea to use the term black girl magic. However, when I was going through my searches, I did not see that term being trademarked for any journals. So this is a situation where you can kind of use your judgment. You can decide if you want to go ahead and use that term. So while doing my searches, I came across the term bullet journal on one of my listings. Listen, I had no words. I had no words at that point. And it was not just in the title, okay? It was in the description. It was in my keywords. And those 7 keywords that they give you. And I started panicking because if you are on KDP, you know that you cannot change the title, right? You cannot change the title of your book once it's been published, right? You can change the keywords and you can change the description, but you can't change that title. So I started panicking. I'm like, well, what am I going to do? I started researching, and this was a book that was doing well for me. It was actually one of my Bubblegum Girl notebooks, right? And the funny thing is, so I have two of these. I have two of these Bubblegum Girl notebooks. This one is ruled, right? So it's like a composition notebook. It's college ruled. And the other one, this one is dotted, right? It's dotted. The term bullet journal was not on the dotted. It wasn't on the dotted. You know which one it was on? It was on the college ruled. So it didn't even fully apply, because generally, bullet journals are dotted, right? And so you can't say bullet journal, but you can say bullet dotted journal, or you can say bullet like journal. You can say anything in between the terms bullet and journal. You just can't have bullet and journal next to each other. From further research, this is how I now know this. Before I didn't. Now I know that. So I'm in my panic mode and I'm looking up, if I unpublish the books and republish it, will I be okay with it? Because it's unpublished. I'm not actually selling it anymore. Because, like once you unpublish your book, it is still there on Amazon. And I guess from further research, I found out that it stays there just in case somebody who had bought one previously has one that they want to sell. So Amazon never fully takes your physical books off of their website. So I'm like, there has to be something else. There has to be something else that I can do, because I would hate to keep publishing and eventually have my account terminated because of something that I did within the first month of me being on KDP. So I was like, there has to be another way that I can fix this. And so I decided to reach out to Amazon. And I found that I can actually fill out a form. So on KDP, there's a form that you can fill out to request some form of change that you want to be made to your book. So I found the form and I went through and I was like, I'm going to be the nicest person, put a halo on. I'm going to be the nicest person in this world, because I really, really, really need them to make these changes for me. I did it. I filled out the form. I told them my issue. I told them, I gave them the code on the book, the ISBN. I give them an ISBN code. There's like these prompts in the form that you fill out. And they asked me to copy the current issue with the book. And I copied it there, and then they asked me to put in what I wanted to be changed to. By then, I had already unpublished a book, so it wasn't live. It wasn't for sale then while I was messaging them. So I said to them, I really want this to be changed because I have it on my author page. And, this book has been doing well for me, and I just really want to remove the term bullet journal, which is in the book, because I'm now realizing that it's a trademarked term. And I sent it to them, and I waited 24 hours, and then they finally got back to me and they said, we have made the changes. All you need to do is to republish the book, and when it goes live, those changes should go live. In that same message, I had also asked them if I would be okay in terms of trademark issues, being now that I have taken out those terms and I have unpublished the book and got the changes. They did not respond to that part of the question. So she completely ignored that part of the question, but she did make those changes for me. And the stress kind of lifted off of my shoulders then, because I was like, you know what, at least I did my part. I made a mistake, but I tried to correct that mistake, right? I brought it to you, right? I didn't wait for you guys to reach out to me to terminate my account, to tell me to. I reached out. I took responsibility for my actions, and they changed it. And I was so thankful. So this is something, if you are in a similar space, if you feel like there's something that you want to change in your title because whether it's a trademark issue, whether it's something that's misrepresentation, whatever, you can reach out to Amazon and they may make those changes for you. You never know if you never try. And that's what I said to myself. I was like, I'm never going to know if they're going to change the title of my book if I never reach out to them to change the title of my book. So I did reach out to them and they did change it. And now I feel like I'm in an okay space. I haven't gone through that. So now I know, research my terms before I put it in my listings, okay? I am never going to publish a book again without researching these terms first. And that is why I created that template where I can see the words that I want to use, look if they're trademarked, and then decide if I want to keep using those terms or if I don't want to use those terms. And that template has been really good for me. That's how I found out about that Black Girl Magic term, because I did not know that. I thought it was just a term that we can all just throw around, right? So it's very important for you to look at the words that you're going to be using in your titles, in your description, in those 7 keywords, so you don't make the same mistake that I did. Right? So this was a learning experience for me, and I'm happy to have the opportunity to share my mistakes with you. So no alarms are going off. It's been resolved. I hope it's been resolved. And now I'm still back to, my books are back live again. And I'm able to continue selling them. And that's really good because I've been getting maybe 1 sale every other day on these. And that's really good because this book wasn't something that people were searching for. It's just something that I wanted to create, and I did it. So I'm happy to even get a couple of these out in the world. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you made it to the end of this video. The comment section is open. Share your thoughts. Have you ever had an issue like this before? Have you ever reached out to Amazon for anything? And did they help you out in your situation? I am super thankful for the agent that picked up my message because they really, really helped me out. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for my other videos. I'll see you in the next one. And good luck on your KDP journey if you are just starting. And I hope that your journey is going well if you have already started. Bye, guys.